Clean and service your gutters and downspouts. You've heard me say this before, but throughout the course of the year, leaves fall, you've had seeds fall, especially if you have a lot of maple trees in the yard, and they fill up your gutters. They can run down the downspouts. They clog the gutters. And if you have underground downspouts, in other words, your downspout stops and then you've attached some kind of hose onto the bottom or corrugated tile that goes into the ground, wherever it dumps out, they inevitably get clogged up. So take the time, clean those out. And if you can't do it yourself safely, you need to hire somebody to do it, especially if you have second story windows or not windows, but roofs that require a long extension ladder. Single story, if you're not comfortable on a ladder, period, then you need to hire somebody to come do that. But definitely something to remove the debris, flush it with water, check the hangers on it. Are the hangers still good? Are they secured to the fascia board? Or if they, worst case scenario, they use those straps where they nailed them right down through the gutter shingles. That's not ideal, but it's better than nothing, obviously, if you have some. And then let's talk about gutter guards a little bit. If you don't have them, it's a real simple process to pull the debris out of your gutter, flush it with water, do what you need to do to clean that out. If you do have gutter guards of any sort, there's screens, there's gutter helmet, where it's basically a metal curved top where water follows the curved edge and drips into the gutter, and then supposedly the debris runs off the top. But the problem with that is inevitably you're still going to get a little debris in that gutter. And in this case, you're going to need to remove that helmet part off of it and then clean it out, and then reinstall the helmet part of it. If you have screens, you'll need to remove those. Make sure the screens are all free of debris. Inevitably, you get a little bit of the twigs, the seeds, just a little junk, not leaves, but eventually all of those get caught up with junk and limit the water flow. Then you get backups. It's more likely to have leaking gutters. And the worst part of all is if they don't drain properly or get away from the property, it sits against the foundation, seeps through cracks in the wall, goes down to the bottom where you typically will have a cold joint between the footer and the foundation wall, and it can seep in there. Worst case scenario, maybe your underground drain tiles are clogged up and they're not flushing water away properly and causing that problem.